Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Hey everybody, this is Mike O'Mara reminding you to check out Amazon Prime Instant Video. The white banner is on our website and it gives you instant movies and TV shows. Amazon Prime Instant Video. Click on the white banner at MikeO'MaraShow.com and you can start your free trial right now. And now, on with the show.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hi everybody!
Hi, Mike.
Everybody looking forward to the 4th of July holidays?
Is that the one? Is that the one with the fireworks?
A company that makes a breathalyzer for phones analyzed their data to figure out a bunch of statistics on summer drunkenness.
So it's actually something that attaches to your phone? It couldn't be like an app.
It is an app. It is
How
an
can
app.
an app within a phone analyze drunkenness?
The attachment that goes on it's much like a breathalyzer. So
So it is an attachment.
it's an
with
attachment
an
that goes
app.
on there. So it's
all
a hardware and
You
software.
know, I don't give a rat's ass about the details. What I care about are these fabulous statistics that I want to get to, and
Let's have at them.
I'd really like to be able to pronounce statistics.
Mike, maybe that'll be mentioned in your list of things about summer drunkenness.
Summertime. The 4th of July is the drunkest. Oh, by the way, do you have your summer mix? I know when do you normally play that?
We will air that on the July 3rd episode. Is that right, Pony? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll air that. Do you want me to email it to you so you can play it?
No, I would like you to play. Can you play it twice? Can you play it on the July 3rd episode and play it
in today's audio vault
today?
Let me see if I have it. I believe I do.
Do you have it? Because
Breaking
I'd
the
love to.
rules.
I'd love to. Yeah, I know.
You know, he doesn't like that.
He hates it. The 4th of July is the drunkest day of the summer.
I could see that.
And guess what is the second drunkest day of the summer?
Mike O'Mara's birthday.
July 3rd.
Oh, because of the buildup, I suppose. Yeah.
I suppose. The week leading up to the 4th of July, that would be next week, is the drunkest week. That's the drunkest week
Because
of the year.
people probably take off and they have the entire week off and they're just
ramp
getting
up.
hammered. I got an invitation to a barbecue next Friday, and the initial invitation was your typical invitation, and then the follow-up email said, "Hey, we're all adults. Let's all Uber to the house."
That's a brilliant idea. That's a great idea.
Just a friendly reminder.
Because it's also day drinking, which is the most wonderful kind of
Yes.
drink.
And the best thing about day drinking that day, Mike, is that you start drinking, I'd say maybe 8 hours before sundown, so
Right.
you're good and hammered by the time you start lighting the fuse and getting away.
And
that you know what, and unfortunately, can I tell you what I'm most sad about for my 4th of July holiday is that our man from Bolivia will not be coming because I am terrified of fireworks. I am absolutely the only guy. You know, my nephew Michael, who I think both you guys have had a chance to meet. My nephew Mike, he may be the one that's that's sacrificed for the entertainment of the family.
tell him to the blast shield up. Nice piece of plywood.
Because I really, I think we're gonna roll up to Bangor and
Nice.
and maybe grab some of those legal Maine fireworks. That
Mike,
they
I
have up
feel
here now.
that if you sound the alarm, Rob Ford could be there in 19 hours.
Just to light the fireworks,
Just to light
and
the fireworks. He's not welcome to stay.
and then leave the next day. I'd allow him the night. Absolutely.
Also, think about this. There are so many people, and as we get older, and it's strange because we work in radio, because our social cues are just kind of, they're different, right? They're off.
Yeah.
So when I got that follow-up email about Ubering somewhere, I realized I was like, okay, clearly, why wouldn't you Uber to this barbecue? It probably had a lot to do with responsibility, and people don't want to be liable if they're going to be.
I think whoever's inviting you to this barbecue and saying that is an incredibly responsible person.
And also, I think people don't want people to pass out at their house, and then they have to wake up in the morning.
Oh, that's true. If you Uber, you're guaranteed out.
And I'm fine with that too. I think whatever, any way they get there, that's a terrific idea to get people the hell out. And and perhaps socially, I've never been that responsible. I'm the person that
I've
says,
slept at
"Come
your
on,
house.
it's 3:45. Where are you going?"
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm just
exactly.
going to the couch, Mike. I can't
When Mike
drink
yells
anymore.
from his sun porch to the neighbors, "We're not being that loud."
They have a map at this website that shows the states that are, and it's not listed numerically, so you just got colors, the blue being the least drunk and the red orange color being the most, but they do have the 5 states that get the most hammered in the summertime.
Nice.
That's the whole summer. Here we
Wow.
go again. This state, the more I read these lists, the more this state surfaces. Number 1, West Virginia.
Yeah.
West
Man.
Virginia.
Wild and wonderful.
Here's Nevada, the next one. That might have a Vegas,
several
Reno
party
thing.
towns, yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Carla could tell you that. Carla said that, it was work, drink, screw. That was Pennsylvania, basically.
That's
what
actually,
they would do.
isn't that on the flag?
Yeah. That's it.
And they
Here's
have
a
the-
wild card.
Yeah.
My home state, Connecticut. Connecticut was at number 4.
Wow. A lot of the states you're mentioning, Pennsylvania not so much, but the other ones are smaller states.
Yeah.
And
So I
for
wonder
the-
if it has to do with that.
For the most hammered, you will never, ever get number 5. You'll never get it. I
Alaska.
guarantee you won't get No. Excuse me.
Going alphabetically. Oscar, do you care to venture a guess? Do you know any of our states?
Somebody that Florida.
No, that's an easy. I think that's an obvious
Well,
choice.
they
Oh,
can't.
I know what.
Florida on the lower end of things.
Oh.
I know what because you hate this state. Indiana.
Indiana is not correct.
Oh.
I'd never get this. Nebraska.
Well,
Exarban,
what
spelled
else
backwards.
is there to do?
Well, there's a lot of states like that, but I'm just
States.
surprised, with the wide open spaces and all that. The 5 states that stay the soberest are, this surprised me, Kentucky.
They're lying.
Now, here's the thing. With the beach communities, Delaware. I would think Delaware would get drunky drunk.
Oh, but
Really?
they crack down when those bars close in Delaware, like at not Rehoboth Beach, but what's the bar?
Yeah, Rehoboth is Delaware.
Yeah,
Rehoboth's
Rehoboth,
Delaware.
but there's Rehoboth and then Dewey. I'm sorry, Dewey. At 1 a.m.,
Dewey.
whenever they close, the cops are out in force. They shut you down.
Those 11-year-old cops they have down at those beach communities.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I remember those
Well, they shut you
12-year-old
down.
cops.
There's nowhere you can go because
Can
you
I-
go home and pass out.
Can I guess on a sober state?
Yes.
Utah.
Utah is next. Absolutely right.
Yes. Yes.
Right
Thank
after
you.
Delaware.
Mormons.
Utah, Missouri, and then the last one, New Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they
Too
have?
busy doing
Nice
math.
sunsets and adobes, right? I mean, that's
Don't
what they
drink,
have.
Mike.
out
You
there.
don't drink when you're taking pills. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and hold on. Oh, we have one addition to the 5 states get the most hammered. This was not a state.
What is it?
This is my living room. Thank you very much. Yes, I appreciate it. Start the show. Do you have your
It's
summertime?
the
Yes, I
Michael
do. I
Mara
have it.
Show. You can listen to the Michael Mara Show at www.michaelmarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Michael Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
Let's have some order. Let's have order, please. Any special questions?
Is that $3,000 bounty on the shark in cash or check?
I don't think that's funny at all. I'm sorry.
All right. That's private business between you fishermen and Mrs. Kentner.
You all know me. Know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. Bad fish. Not like going down the pond chasing bluegills or tommycocks. This shark, swallow you whole. Shaking, tenderizing, down you go. And we gotta do it quick. I don't bring back the tourists. I'll put all your businesses on a paying basis. But it's not gonna be pleasant. I value my neck a lot more than $3,000, Chief. I'll find him for 3, but I'll catch him and kill him for 10. And you gotta make up your minds. You wanna stay alive and ante up? You wanna play it cheap? Be on welfare the whole winter. I don't want no volunteers. I don't want no mates. There's too many captains on this island. $10,000 for me by myself. For that you get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Thank you very much, Mr. Quint. We'll take it under advisement.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the Michael Mara Show. Michael Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his office chair, here's Mike.
Coming to you live from the Cappy Pfeiffer Studios in the heart of our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. This is the Mike O'Mara Show. On the air and online worldwide, the Mike O'Mara Show is a daily radio show and podcast with the greatest listeners on the planet because they get it. And if you're here, you do too. Ladies and gentlemen, our show today Brought to you by Touch of Modern. I love this website. You're going to love it, too. This is really a website that is used by people that want state-of-the-art stuff, cutting-edge stuff, great design stuff, and stuff at a great price point that people will say, where'd you get that? And you'll tell them, I went to touchofmodern.com. Touchofmodern.com. Do me a favor. Go there now. Millions of people have already made it their source for daily discovery of fascinating, one-of-a-kind products at prices you will not believe. We all love the site. It's always cool, always changing, and we're constantly drawn back to the site to see what's new. They update it on a daily basis. Touch of Modern scours the globe for unique design-focused products to forge your style. They have all sorts of great tech gadgets, great stuff for your iPhone, the accessories, the cases. They got vintage watches, new watches, sexy home decor. They've got men's fashions and accessories. They're sure to get you noticed. It's a fantastic website.
It is.
Lots of fun just to surf it. You can check it out anytime you want, and they, as I said before, update it on a daily basis. Touch of Modern, new sales launching every single day. Right now, our listeners can get immediate access when they sign up at touchofmodern.com. That's touchofmodern.com. Do it today, because tomorrow it'll be different. That's how life rolls in the fast lane. Touchofmodern.com. All right, I don't want to wait any longer. I've been thinking about it. Play your fantastic summer song,
you're
and then
sweet,
we're gonna,
Mike.
and
Thank
then you
you.
get a replay of it on the 4th of July weekend.
Exactly,
So.
but here we go. The July 4th Mega Mix in 3, 2...
Oh, this is the worst 4th of July ever. I hate America.
Let's say it with firecrackers and banners held high. Let's have a real old-fashioned noisy 4th of July.
Sky rockets in flight.
Woo! Afternoon delight.
Whoop. Yeah. Sparks will fly.
Let me stand next to your fire.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Try to set the night on fire.
Celebrate the independence of your nation by blowing up a small part of it.
In the summertime. In the summertime. Lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer.
Summertime, 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 summertime.
But there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Hot town, summer in the city.
Summer sun, something's begun. The summer night.
The summer wind.
A summertime.
A summer love. Girls in their summer clothes. It was summertime in northern Michigan.
All hits all summer long on WAVA.
You yell barracuda. Everybody says, huh? What? You yell shark. We've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July.
Sandy, the fireworks are hailing over Little Eden. Hey, baby, it's the 4th of July. Fire.
I bet this place sells illegal fireworks.
God bless America. America. Young America.
The kids in America.
Bye bye, Miss American Pie.
Okay, by me in America.
American woman, coming to America. Love American style.
United we stand, divided we fall. We're Americans, and that says it all.
I believe in America. America has made my fortune.
Mexican America. Great American melting pot.
Okay, now everybody, stand back while I celebrate freedom.
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 I feel free. Free your mind. People everywhere just wanna be free. Seeming to be the chimes of freedom flashing.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom.
Talking about freedom. Freedom. Don't be afraid of your freedom. I'm free.
I'm free to do what I want. Any old time.
You're gonna stand there owning a fireworks stand until
tell me you don't have no black cats, no Roman candles, or screaming Mimi's? You don't got no lady fingers, buzz buttles, snicker bombs, church burners, finger blasters, gut busters, zippity doo-dahs, crap flappers? No spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, honky lighters, hoosker do's, hoosker don'ts, cherry bombs, nips and dasers, with or without the scooter stick, or one single whistling kitty chaser?
God bless the USA.
A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July.
Cherry time. Whatever the product, let's face it, the Japanese have always had that little extra something special. But it's important to make sure as Americans that our priorities are with domestically produced products. Because let's face it, there's a different kind of war going on today.
I'm a U.S. mayor.
Serving USA.
Jet propelled back home from overseas to the USA.
R-O-C-K in the USA. R-O-C-K in the USA.
Wow. I love that. I love that. I love that.
You're
I
very
love that.
kind, Mike. Thank you.
That is worth hearing twice, put together by Rob Spiewak.
Feels
That's
like
our
summer
little,
now.
Patreon. Yeah, it's summertime. It's good stuff. I like that. Really, really good. And that took you a good long time to put together, didn't it?
What it
Finding all
is,
that
it
stuff.
started when Oscar said, "You mean you don't have the tape of David Spade talking about fireworks in Joe Dirt?" And I said, "No." And I pulled it and I said, "You know what would go good with that?" And it became pretty much of a day, but it was a lot of fun to put together. So.
Well, it was worth it. I love that. Welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show. We have been delaying this for a very, very long time, but I think since it's the beginning of the show, we might as well do what we normally do at the beginning of shows, and that is meet the new intern. It's time to meet him right now. Sorry about that.
No, I'm kidding, of course.
You know, before I do that, I just have to say, though, I had the most ridiculously Irish blubbery moment with my son today, and this is just a throwaway. And Carla, I think, chuckles at me when I get emotional, but he was going down for his morning nap. He was up at 5:30. Mrs. O'Mara allowed me to sleep till 7 o'clock this morning, which was just incredible.
Nice.
Absolutely thrilling to be able to do that. And as he was going away, there was just so much. He wanted to give me a hug, and then he wanted to come back and he wanted to give me another hug, and then he wanted to come back and he wanted to give me a third hug. And he was just such a big ball of LUV. And he's walking away, and suddenly it hit me like a freight train, and I got so emotional. I'm getting emotional talking about it. I just lost it. Just saying to myself, at 56 years of age, I've got this little creature in my life, and it was look, I love my daughters more than anything in the whole wide world. A father-son thing is strange. It's different. It's not the same.
Very different.
And I never knew this, so these are all surprises to me, and just love the little guy. With that said,
yes.
Coming in future shows, I will be recording this young man when he makes reptilian velociraptor sounds that are in the middle of his frustration and his borderline tantrums. Well, they're not borderline, and it's incredible. So that's on the way.
But
we should be
speaking to the fact that it's a surprise, and I went through it the same because we had Julia first.
Right.
Don't you find that you feel that there's no way you could ever love anything as much as your first kid, and then all of a sudden it happens again, and it happens different?
Yeah, it's all degrees of. And I think I may have offended Mrs. O'Mara yesterday when I said I love this creature more than anything on the planet, and she kind of gave me, that's what women do sometimes. She gave me that look. I'm like, not you, of course.
No.
It wasn't directed at you.
Honey,
but
it's
he's
not a
just
contest.
It's just a blast.
Settle down
It's
here.
a blast, and it's like the speed of it is resonating more with me now. How fast they do grow up,
blowing by.
and it's just it's cool. It's a cool experience.
Is he 23 months this month?
He's actually 18 years old now.
No
and,
kidding.
already,
Driving
no.
like a smart as a whip. This one.
He is 23 months old. Next month will be his second birthday,
Pretty
and
cool.
we're gonna do strip down to the diaper. Piper, smash cake again. He gets his smash
Him
cake.
or
That'll probably
you?
be that'll probably be the last one. Mama and Dada had our own smash cake a short time ago. That's what we enjoyed. But all right, now with that sweet moment, I'd counter it with it's always nice to meet the new interns. We have to put this lad where I can see him. I have not gotten a good look at him.
Can you swap with Pony? Can you do that?
Yeah.
By the way, we already met our other intern who's on campus today, Noelle.
Yes.
And it's nice to have her here. And how is Noelle doing in her first week working on the show?
She's been here for a couple weeks. She's doing
Couple
great.
weeks?
She's advanced in 2 weeks what it took Mac 18 months to do. And I think that speaks well of her. Mike, I'd like you to meet Mr. Jason Brightman.
Now, Jason, let me ask you this. You're familiar with the show, correct?
Yes, I
and
am.
So you should understand that things said on the show, we're normally saying them for comedic value and not necessarily to be personal. But I will tell you, even in profile, as I am looking at you through the high-definition camera, you resemble a Swedish serial killer to me.
It's the blonde hair, blue eyes, Mike. I'm sorry. I can't do anything
so
about
you've got the blonde hair thing going. And your full name again is?
Jason Malone Brightman.
Jason Malone Brightman.
Yes.
What's your social security number?
Oh gosh.
There you go. His pin is Bosco.
Jason, where do you hail from, boy?
Well, my dad was in the military, so all over. But I'm born in Northern Virginia, actually. So
Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
Truth, son.
What part? What part?
Fairfax.
All right, nice. Fairfax.
All right. So when you were a little lad, you listened to some of the shows. Is that how you got into?
I was
the
only
show,
here until I was 2. I don't know if my parents would have.
Oh, so you didn't? So you're new. You're a podcast listener then.
Yes.
That's
very
that's cool.
good.
How'd you discover the show?
Actually, Rob came in and spoke to one of my classes at George Mason. And,
there you
See?
go.
Yep.
Thanks to our mutual
Rob
friend Roger.
Spiewak, the fruits of your How does that feel, Rob? Stuff you never would have done if we didn't kick you in the ass. How does that feel that has come to fruition? You know who I'm proud of? I'm proud of me. I am proud of me. That's fantastic. That is great. So it worked. I thought you'd chase people away.
Well, you see, really, Mike, doing it, I felt ridiculous. And
did you really feel when you Rob went to George Mason University and spoke to what class was it, Jason?
It was radio workshop, just a
Just
a workshop.
But the teacher, a gentleman named Roger Smith, is the teacher.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. He actually opened it up to all his classes, and it
sounds
was
like something you
well,
put down on a ledger when you go into a motel.
That's right.
What's your name? Roger Smith.
Roger Smith, and we don't have any luggage, and we'll be checking out by.
Wait a
6.
minute, Roger Smith. That's the guy that runs the business school that Oscar goes to.
No. That's a different guy.
Robert H. Smith.
Oh, Robert H.
The H is important.
Mike, they're all members of Big College.
Roger Smith. Big College. Yes, go ahead.
But Roger opened it up to all of his classes, and it was fairly well attended. It was like a conference room, but I'd say there was probably 25 or 30 students.
Yeah, the place was packed. It's a small room, but it was packed.
It was neat. It was fun. But, you know, what I
How do you do in that environment? I'm terrified of that environment. I do not like speaking in a small group. I'll do great with 800 people plus. I do not do good with the intimate. That's why I've never done it.
It's a lot tougher when it's that size and it's that intimate because they're right on you. It went very well because Roger set the table very nice, and he kind of guided me in what he wanted his students to hear from me. And they were very receptive, and it went very well. But I felt silly because, you know, what we do is our job, certainly, but as my wife says, I hope you like our house. It was paid for by puns and fart jokes, because I mean that's essentially what we do. And but he was very cool, and Roger focused on the transition of terrestrial radio fading and podcasting becoming a something.
I'm going to stop for a second and address this to Carrie Spiewak.
Thank
Carrie,
you.
I think
Thank
this
you.
show.
Thank you, Mike.
Carrie, this show, and first of all, I love your little birthday greeting saying you didn't give me a gift. That was fun too, but your husband did. And Carrie, just lighten up, all right? You understand me? You don't listen to the show. Don't demean the show in front of your friggin' neighbors. When your husband does more. It's more than effing puns and fart jokes.
What she's
Carrie.
doing is she's demeaning Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? And in the old days,
Mike, and that is learned behavior.
That's their.
That was like
That's
you
what they
said
do.
that, and I went 1,000. Hold on a second. Puns and fart
I think
jokes.
it's important though that that Rob got a chance to get out there because, look, this being an entrepreneur and really driving this business as partners, and I consider our audience and the people that listen to this program partners as well. We all have to do things that we're not really comfortable with,
and
right?
you know what? Having done it once, he's invited me to come back next semester, and I hope to make it a
That's
regular
cool.
stop because it's great. And I wasn't that long ago. Well, it was a quarter of a century ago, but it doesn't seem that long ago that I was in the same place as those students. And it's exciting when you get to talk to someone who's in the business. So I kind of got that too.
So, Jason, were you oblivious to the Mike O'Mara show prior to Mr. Spiewak's little talk?
Not completely. I did know of the Don and Mike show. I knew when you were on terrestrial.
Okay.
A big fan of WJFK. Of course, my career is leaning towards sports, but so I do follow them a lot. But yeah, it was something new to me. As soon as he came in and started talking to us, I went on to the website and started listening to every show as far back as I could. Listened to every show after that. Tried to follow up, and then just realized that this was something that I really wanted to do. And one of the big points that Rob made when he came in to talk to the class was that this was an internship unlike a lot of other radio internships, and that there's a lot of hands-on. You're going to be able to do a lot. You're going to be able to participate. You're going to be in front of the microphone, for God's sake. And it turned out to be a great fit, and I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah,
so what is your
enthusiasm's great.
What is your end game? Do you want to be a sportscaster? You want to be a sports commentator?
George Michael.
What do you?
Chance Michael.
Well, I actually since I've applied for the internship, I've been hired as the director of sports programming at WGMU. Yep.
Look at that.
Now, when you say hired, when you say that, so they've got
Selected
is that a
might be a better word.
Is that a paying position? I never got hired for anything at WAMU, and but you met with the guys that run the station over there, and they decided they want you to be the sports guy.
Yep, Jesse Robinson, the general manager there, hired me on, and yeah, it's work study actually, so I will be getting some pay.
Look at this.
Oh, that's great. That's so cool.
for
That
you.
is really. Hey, kudos to GMU for doing that. I think that's good stuff. I like that. And
They
you know,
got a
when you've
nice little setup over there. I was very, very impressed by their station. They've got like a student union that almost looks like from
I've seen it.
like
Absolutely.
almost like
Exactly,
a shopping mall. It has that sort
Right.
of feel to it.
Right.
And their radio station faces out, so they get traffic walking by and people looking in. It's a nice little setup.
Mm-hmm. And so you are going to be doing any kind of play-by-play or anything like that? Will you
Actually,
be doing any broadcasting?
Yes, actually, the guy whose position I took, Ben Simpson, he was the ladies' basketball play-by-play.
Yeah, he was.
And I'm actually going to be. I'm going to be trying to step in to take his position. That's not finalized.
Will you get
yet.
as much tail as Ben Simpson?
Yeah.
Ben Simpson.
Ben Simpson, Mike.
Ollie Ben Simpson.
Ben Simpson and Roger Smith.
Did he leave? Was there a scandal? What happened?
No, he was been there for 3 years, just graduating.
Too many locker room
So I
interviews.
know. So I hear.
And the basketball program, that's no slouch over at GMU at Patriot Center. That's a
Women's
pretty good
basketball,
deal, right?
Mike.
The women's basketball is much better, actually, not to crush the men's, but the men's, they just got rid of their coach, so there's a lot of promise coming in. But yeah, it's a
you get that a lot of
storied
schools
program.
where the women's
It's
program
Division
gets
I
better.
basketball. I can't complain about that
is.
experience.
On the map.
All right, very
That's
good.
for sure.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, and the prime directive, of course, for our show is DGH. Do you know what those letters mean?
I do not.
It's Don't Get Happy. All right.
okay.
So no backslapping for yourself or anything like that, but it's good to have you
And
along.
he's excited, Mike, because as soon as we finish this episode, it's back home to Copenhagen.
Absolutely. And Noelle, how are you enjoying everything at the internship?
It's great. I love it. It's fun.
No, that's fantastic,
Yeah.
and everybody's treating you well, and you're doing all your duties satisfactorily.
Yeah, just doing the whole little technical director whatnot over here. Doing the camera.
Yeah,
Rob took the day off.
Just doing. I got a flight out to Coachella next week, but I'm doing the little TD whatnot thing. So that's cool. Very cool. I like that kind of hippie speak, Noelle. It's very cool. We will take a break. When we come back, more fun and more thrills. You are listening to the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hallelujah, 'cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you.
This week on the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show.
What they did is systematically took away any ability to be spontaneous, to think about whether or not you are. Say it.
Mike just took off his shirt.
He sure did.
I'm very clean.
Hey,
Very clean.
does your golden necklace ever get tangled in that hair?
No. It's not golden. It's silverish.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think it's platinum.
Of course it is.
Well, no. You, Rob.
The Mike O'Mara Bonus Show. Because 5 hours a week just ain't enough. Always available at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Yeah, we didn't do that when the interns were there on the bonus show this
No.
week. Partial nudity, ladies and gentlemen. So later on today,
Tasteful,
you
though,
can
Mike. Tasteful.
Tasteful nudity on the. That's right. I'm half naked on the Mike O'Mara Show bonus hour. If that was not enough motivation to get you to do it, go ahead. Welcome back to the show, brought to you by Sleep Number. We love our Sleep Number beds. You'll love it too. You see, Sleep Number created a bed that allows couples to choose their individual comfort on each side of the bed. Right now, mine's an 85. Carlos is a 65. It's wonderful. In fact, Sleep Number bed was named the best bed for couples by a leading consumer magazine. Only Sleep Number beds have this dual air technology. We talk about it all the time. I talked about it yesterday, where when you roll around, you toss and you turn, your partner is not going to be affected by it because you've got your own platform that you're sleeping on. And all Sleep Number beds are available with Sleep IQ technology that tells you exactly how to have the best sleep of your life. There is nothing to wear, nothing to turn on. All you have